Hello, bookish friends in the internet. Welcome and welcome back to my account. My name is Drew, and this is Drew's Ambitious Reading. I am here with an exciting video. Well, I shouldn't say this is a video that I made because I know Lala from Books and Lala does this, so I'll leave her channel down below if you have not subscribed to her. I don't know what you've been doing with your life. She's amazing. But I am just in the mood to film videos today. So I got a few videos planned. I won't be telling you all of them because I want to keep some of them as a surprise for you guys. I will say one of them is another weekend reading vlog, or I should say weekly reading vlog, because I'm really enjoying my current read, which I'm not going to talk about on here because I want to keep it for the reading vlog. But today's video is very excited. I have you guys on my iPad, or I put my iPad on my computer and I'm just leaning up against that. But I'm actually going to need my laptop today because today is the first day of the Goodreads Choice Awards. So, yay! I don't know what this title is going to be, but I wanted to do a video of me reacting to the Goodreads Choice Awards. I have not seen, well, I've seen a little bit of it because a few of the authors have put them on their Instagram account, of course. So I am very excited to see what will be the nominations for this year. So yeah, let's just jump into it. It's going to be a long sit-down chatty video, and I never really do a sit-down chatty video. I mean, I guess my TBRs and wrap-ups are, but get comfy, grab a snack, grab us some drinks, and let's just log into Goodreads, shall we? So as you can see, I have a bunch of my tabs saved. So we're just going to click on Goodreads and find out what they are. This is a real-time reaction, everyone. So very nervous and very excited. Hopefully Goodreads will load. It did! Yay! So whenever you log into Goodreads on your laptop or device, you can see the Goodreads Choice Awards right here. Hopefully I won't get copyrighted for showing you guys each of the category. Oh, interesting. So here's all the categories. There are 17 categories, and a lot of them are on my shelf, either because I read them, or they're on my currently reading shelf, or they're on my TBR shelf. So I'm just going to go through each of the categories. There's some that I will skip, like I don't really read a whole lot of nonfiction, which I really should next year focus on that. I don't really read a whole lot of memoirs. But I already know which one will get my vote because I'm currently listening to that. I don't really do a whole lot of history and biography. Graphic novels I usually skip, but this year I actually read a lot of good graphic novels. Poetry books. Depending on who's in the collection of that segment, I guess, I will vote for that. If not, I'll skip that. Debut novels, young adult fiction. Weird that they have two categories for it, but young adult fiction, definitely will be voting for that because I already see one book that I read and really enjoyed. And then, another book I'm currently reading, a young adult fantasy category, which, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see what's in that. So I'm going to start from fiction all the way to, and then of course there's middle grade and children's book. So I'll start from fiction and then just work my way through this. So let's see what we have in fiction. Oh, okay. I have a feeling just right off the bat that Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, I don't own that book. That's from Book of the Month. It just won the Book of the Month, Book of the Year, so that might win this category. But these are all the other books. Notes on Execution, never heard of that. None of these I really heard of, so I don't know. I might skip this one just because I haven't really heard of this, any of these books in this category. I might just go for Tomorrow and Tomorrow, even though I haven't really read that. So I'm going to vote for that just because. It's not even on my want to read shelf. What the heck? So next category, I don't know if I'll vote either because, actually I read a few of these. This is for our best mystery and thrillers. We have The Maid by Nina Prose, Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney, which I'm buddy reading next month. I'm so excited. A Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. Sorry if I butchered that. Jackal, The Night Shift, The Golden Couple, More Than You Ever Know, All Good People Here, The Family Game, which just came out, so I'm really shocked that's already nominated. Um, Killers of a Certain Age, which I hear nothing but good things about. The Violin Conspiracy, The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foyle. The It Girl by Ruth Rare, and Things We Do in the Dark, The Book of Cold Cases. A lot of these I really own and really need to read. So, I don't know. I don't think I'll vote in this one. I'm going to skip this one, even though I said I would. Let's see. Best Historical Fiction. Honestly, I might skip this and just... Oh, that's a historical fiction. They have, Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which, if you guys don't know who she is, she's the author of Malibu Rising. That one's on my TBR shelf, which, spoiler alert for my next video. I might vote for that, honestly, even though I haven't read it yet. That's probably bad to say, but yeah, I don't know how interesting this video will be, to be honest. Ooh, fantasy. Oh, that was a lot. So, oh, my bad. I thought I turned the sound off. Anyways, best fantasy novel. I'm very... Ooh, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, which was on my TBR for this month, but I have not yet read it. The Atlas Six, obviously, because that's a lot of buzz on TikTok. Ooh, I have this one. A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. The Golden Enclaves by Naomi Novak. I still need to start that series. Nettle and Bones. And then The Book Eaters, which I've been seeing everywhere, and I don't know what it's about. But I've been seeing it everywhere, and I went to Barnes & Noble like 3 months ago, and I saw it on the shelf there, and I was like, what the heck is The Book Eaters about? So that's interesting. Oh, this one I'm on hold for at my library. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Such a long title. We, of course, have The World We Make by N.K. Jemisin. This book just came out today. How is it nominated when it just came out today? Sorry, I just had to scream a little bit. Stephen King's Fairy Tale. Are we shocked at all? No. Oh, Ordinary Monsters by J.M. Moroi. I'm sorry. The War of Two Queens by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The Lost Metal, which literally just came out today as I'm filming this. Legends and Lattes, which, spoiler alert for my book haul, I just got this month. The Stardust Thief. Thessalfort. Crescent City 2! Yes, that's my vote. I don't need to read anything else for you guys. If you guys saw my Y'all West vlogs, you guys know I binge-read the hell out of House of Sky and Breath, and I really loved it. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I know a lot of people don't really love Sarah J. Maas's writing anymore. I don't know why. I don't really know all about that, but yeah, House of Sky and Breath, you got my vote. Sorry to all the other ones. So I voted for that. Romances is the next genre. Let's see, have I read any of these, or do I have to skip it? Oh man, I haven't read any of these, but I own these. So titles I see from my TBR shelf are Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. The Kiss Curse by Aaron Sterling. The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Amars. I'm so sorry if I butcher any names. Of course, Electric Idol by Katie Roberts. I have not yet read, but kind of want to read it, but I also kind of don't, just because it is like a spicy romance novel from what all my friends have said. Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. Dating Dr. Dill, Every Summer After, Part of Your World by Abby Jemison, which is on my TBR for November, but I haven't read it yet. Reminders of Him, Book Lovers, and Delilah Green Doesn't Care. Honestly, I would say Book Lovers just because I started that one, but I don't know why I haven't finished it, because I wanted to read it over the summer, but I just never got around to finishing it. So my vote will be for Book Lovers. Science fiction is the next category. Let's see, have I read any of these? Of course, that's on this list. I haven't read any of these, so I might skip this category, but we have The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Sylvia Marino Garcia. Ocean's Echo, which just came out this month, so yay, congrats to that author. Upgrade by Blake Crouch, which I have on my TBR show. Nona the Ninth, obviously everybody has been reading and raving about that trilogy. So I don't know. I'm going to skip this one and come back to it because I haven't read anything from this category. But I definitely want to read more science fiction. Ooh, in the best horror novel or horror nominees, they are The Children on the Hill by Jennifer McMahon. I know Gabby from Gabby Books read that, and she said she gave it like 3 stars. The Hacienda by Isabel Cananis. Sorry for butchering names. House of Hunger. Such Sharp Teeth. Small Angels. That's a horror? Interesting. Thought it was like a fantasy. What Moves the Dead. And Hidden Pictures. I know if my friend Cindy was on FaceTime with me, she'll tell me to do Hidden Pictures because she keep raving about this book, and she keeps telling me to read it too. So hopefully next year I'll get around to it. But I'm gonna skip this one. We're gonna skip humor as well, and nonfiction, because I don't read anything in humor and nonfiction. The only vote I'll put in the memoir is I'm glad my mom died, because I'm currently listening to that and I'm really enjoying it. So congrats, Jeanette McCurdy. Skipping history and biography, because I don't read a whole lot of those. Graphic novels and comics. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of mixed reviews for that graphic novel. So we have Saga Volume 10, which I still need to read. Ooh, The Demon in the Woods by Leigh Bardugo. Heartstopper. That's it. That's my vote. You guys don't need to know any more of the nominees. But Heartstopper Volume 4 made me sob. I was literally crying to Charlie about this book. Heartstopper is my vote. Like, come on. If you don't vote for that, I don't know who you are. Anyways, all the other nominees we have is Fangirl Volume 2, which is interesting. I started reading that, but couldn't finish it for some reason. And then Lore Olympus, which volume is this? Volume 2. Sorry, it was hard to see what volume it was. Poetry, we're going to skip. I haven't read any of these poetry books, which I feel bad about. Best debut novels are next. We have The Hacienda by Isabel Cananis. Again, sorry for butchering words. The Maid by Nita Prose. Jackal. All Good People Here. Black Cake. Daughter of the Moon Goddess. So the one that's on my TBR is The Maid, The Hacienda, and Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I think I would go with Daughter of the Moon Goddess, even though I have not yet read that book yet. So my vote is Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Ooh, yay! The category we all been waiting for. My current read is on this category. Oh my gosh, this is going to be hard. The best young adult fiction. I am scared for this category. It's going to be like the Hunger Games for this category, because there's a lot of great books on here. So we have The First to Die at the End by Adam Severa. Nothing More to Tell by Karen M. McManus. Interesting. I Must Betray You. I cannot find my copy of this book anywhere. Despite how many times I reorganize my books, I don't know where my copy of this book went. Like, literally, I've been looking around. But I Must Betray You by Ruta Sepetys. That was one of my most anticipated reads for, like, the winter of this year. And I just never got around to reading it. And now I can't, because I don't even know where my copy is. Oh, The Final Gambit by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I Kissed Shara Wheeler by Casey McQuiston. Family of Liars by E. Lockhart. Ooh, All of My Rage. I have not yet read, but it's still on my TBR shelf. And then Lore Olympus by Isabel Cananis. I think I would go with Daughter of the Moon Goddess. Ooh, yay! The category we all been waiting for. Best debut novel are next. We have Ooh, The Weight of Blood. She Gets the Girl. Anatomy. Ew, why is Loveless on here? uh, two Karen M. McManus books. That is interesting. You'll Be the Death of Me, which I have not yet read. And See You Yesterday, which I haven't read either. So I think it will either be I Kiss Cheryl Wheeler or The Final Gambit. I don't know. I gave The Final Gambit 5 stars if you saw my October wrap up. So I'm going to vote for The Final Gambit. So you have my vote. And then the second to final category we have here is Best Young Adult Fantasy and Science Fiction. And there's a lot on this. And I'm mad that The Sunbearer Trials is not nominated. What the hell? So opening rounds are The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber, which I gave like 3.5 star to. I also gave 3 stars to Violet Made of Thorns. Ooh, Foul Lady Fortune is nominated. Interesting. Satanic, that was a last year release. How come it's nominated this year? Interesting. A Magic Steeped in Poison, which I still need to read. A stunning cover, by the way. Kingdom of the Fear, Hotel Magnifique. These Twisted Bonds. So This Is Ever After. Gallant, Bloodmarked. Oh, I take it back. The Sunbearer Trials is nominated. Oh my god, I love that book. It was so good. The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I have a copy of that, and I still need to get to it. Belladonna. Wow, I gave that one 5 stars. Only a Monster by Vanessa Lynn. Interesting. I have not yet read that. This Woven Kingdom. Hold on, I gotta grab my copies of This Woven Kingdom. You mean this stunning book? Also, look at these sprayed edges that I did all on my own. This Woven Kingdom, if you guys don't know, has been on my shelf, well, has been on my favorite list since I started reading it. Like, I knew from the first page that I was going to love this. I absolutely cannot wait for the sequel that comes out next year. So I'm so happy to say this is nominated for Best Fantasy and Science Fiction. So honestly, just because I love the sprayed edges on my edition, I think this Woven Kingdom might get my vote. Or, I don't know, it's hard. I love the Sunbearer Trials. I love Belladonna. Ooh, I love Satanic. Satanic was a book I read last year. Ooh, The Dragon Promise. I'm really enjoying The Dragon Promise so far. That's also another book I'm currently reading. So I have the Sunbearer Trials, Belladonna, or this Woven Kingdom that I read. I don't know. Right now I'm going to say This Woven Kingdom, just because it's like one of my favorite books of the year. Which, spoiler alert for the end of the year videos. So that was a great category to vote in. A lot of them I've read, a lot of them I haven't yet. So, interesting choices. Next is Best Middle Grade and Children's Book. I see one of my favorites of middle grades already. So we have Zachary Yang by Zoran J. Zhao, which I still want to read. Arusha and the Nectar of Immortality by Rashani Chakshay. That was a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved it and loved how that whole series wrapped up. Rise of the School for Good and Evil. I gave 3 stars, but seeing that prologue in the School for Good and Evil movie actually made me want to go back and reread it to see if I would give it a higher rating. Sorry, I feel like I have to sneeze. But Rise of the School for Good and Evil, I might vote, even though I gave it 3 stars. We have, never mind, I have Small Town Pride by Phil Stamper. Absolutely sobbed in this middle grade. It was my June Goodreads book club pick for the month of June, and I absolutely sobbed. We have Stellar Loon by Shannon Messenger, which I haven't read yet. Oh, I have this one on my TBR. We have The Marvelers by Danielle Clayton. Ravenfall by Kaylin Josephson, which is also on my TBR. Oh, if I read this book, I would have voted for it. But Amari and the Great Game. So I think my vote will be... I will go with Small Town Pride because even though I really enjoyed the 5th and final Arusha novel, I feel like I cried the most in Small Town Pride. So I'm going to vote for Small Town Pride. Clint will be happy with me. But yeah, a lot of these middle grade books I have on my TBR shelf. So definitely very excited to see what will win. So yeah, that was like literally all the categories. So thank you so much for sticking with this weird, awkward reaction video of me reacting to the Goodreads Choice Awards. Those were all the categories. We flew through them fast. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what will win. I know the opening rounds are happening now until December, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then they'll do like the final rounds of voting. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And I hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday as I'm filming this, and I will just chat with you guys later. Also, if there's any new releases coming out in November that you're excited for, please let me know down below. I will always love to talk about all things bookish. If you voted for Goodreads Choice Awards down below, let me know as well, and I will just chat with you down in the comments. Bye.